Good day everyone, my name is Roar Plays RBLX, you can call me Roar, and today I'm gonna be talking about PIGGY'S. But before that, thank you so much for the support on the last two videos. They somehow reached 5,000 and thousands of views. Thank you so much. Yeah, I would also appreciate if you guys have some kind of your own thoughts about this videos I make, on the content I make, and thank you so much. But right now I'm gonna talk about PIGGY'S. Alright, PIGGY'S, an official spin-off game made with the collaboration of Minitoon and Derpy and his team. For those who don't know who Derpy is actually the developers of Piggy the Lost Book, which is a fan game, by the way. So basically they make a collaboration together, and now canonically though, this game is created by Ronald Mouse in the EEP. Just like the name suggests, this is actually loosely based on Mario 64. This game is basically a collect and explore sort of game with some Easter eggs and secrets. The Easter eggs I'm talking about are the familiar music. It seems that the menu for Piggy Book 2 actually got a 64 remix on it. And then there are some dialogue Easter eggs like "Don't be slick."
Custom made by
And the world names that you can collect in City Map actually corresponds to famous YouTubers, I think, like Justin aka Ting Noodles, Albert aka Flamingo, Anthony aka Big B, and many more. Other than that though, we have the main story, bringing back the old nostalgic hunt for the secrets. Just like the hidden ending and the true ending. So yeah, just like back in the day, there's a lot you need to do though. I'm not going in depth on how to do it. You have premium sat for that job. So I'm just gonna explain a little bit, okay? Basically, this game has 3 maps, okay? The grassy lands, of course, being the green startup map, and then the subway that is apparently a mix between the city map from the Piggy game, and then there's the mixture of the subway map from the Lost Book fan game, and then there's the arcade, which is a mix of mall from the Piggy game, and then there's arcade from the Piggy Lost Book game, which is really cool. Except there's one thing, there's one map called the warehouse, and that's the one map we cannot reach right now. So that's our main goal. As we explore the fast land of PIGGY'S, we managed to open a vault. Within it, we met a new character, a mouse NPC. He explicitly knows he's in a game and gives us clues to escape. Sounds real weird for an NPC, but he told us to find a potato and make him cry. In the subway, behind a locked door that only the glitch key can open, which was annoying to get, by the way, we found Mr. P with an interesting design choice. He still misses his wife as usual, so we find a Mrs. P photo and give it to him. Welcome to City of Thieves, everyone. So, to apologize, we give Mr. P a merch of his own wife so that he could, I guess it'd kill him. Oh look, a cool hat. Put on our drip, enter the facility, and then we enter a new world. It's a distorted version of the maps we already know, being referred to as the flip side. And then, we continue collecting items yet again with a side of puzzles. This time though, we collect necklaces and gas cans. For whatever reason. What's different about these items is that you can make out sentences out of them. For the necklaces, you get the AI trying its best, but is still young. And the gas cans reads, "Left us behind while we need him most." We also had a brief encounter with the mouse again, but he doesn't seem to be aware of the flip side at all and encourages us to go on our own and figure it out ourselves. So after collecting items and doing quests, aka just doing the puzzle, we can now craft items for which is bright blade, drone, and tracker. And then we can fulfill the requirement for the warehouse, and this happened. Game shows us what seems to be a conversation between two people, Ronald and another person, that reads, "The soft lock put in place only contained them for so long. We really did try to make the warehouse unobtainable, but they found a way. What you've written in this code, the foundation, it can't be discovered, Ronald. They're banned for now, but not rifling. Our time is running out." So when we joined the game again, we legit got banned. None of the NPCs appear either. Looks like moderators banned us out. But soon though, there will be appeals where we can appeal ourselves, because this is not the end. There is still a batch that unlocks the warehouse, and there will be a part 2. Alright everyone, here's what you've been waiting for. This is the theory. So let's start with who's this mouse, right? A lot of people say that this might be a real person or Ronald, but Ronald is actually in the dialogue in the last bit, so that led me to believe that Ronald is in the real world and he's the one keeping us from reaching the warehouse. You know, the one that at Paco, the one that at the stored world, all that. And if it's a real person, it's also very interesting that the mouse actually says, "Do you know that this is all a simulation?" instead of "Are you stuck here too?" like an actual real person would say. So yeah, it actually goes well with the theory that this PIGG-64 is actually an AI training software, which is also goes well with the fact that we got the prototype, the chip from the prototype, and then entered it to the computer. So it's safe to say that that chip from the prototype is actually PIGG-64 because it's in the robot. Yeah. And then it also goes in line with the AI trying its best but it's still young text. Oh, and there's also another text called the reads "Left us while we need him most," which could refer to Ryder leaving the EEP, or it could also refer to Ronald, because we do know that Ronald seems to get out left EEP as well, same as Eddie and Kona, because now he works with the company named Netix to make a video game. If you remember, in the Mansion chapter, Eddie Elephant was also being called out by Zuzi about being an old man that turns people into toys, which of course is stupid, but it means that EEP never really cleared the rumors, which means it's safe to assume that maybe the EEP goes down with those rumors and every one of the members actually goes off and make their own inventions come to life, like Kona, Eddie, even Ronald, I guess. At the time of editing the video, I found a new update here. So the team I2R, or the creators of the PIGG-64, they announced a new update, or what they call it as PIGG-64 Part 2 Venture Beyond DLC. Obviously, I don't think this is a DLC. It's technically an update, but it is interesting to be called as a DLC. And as we saw here, it is releasing at August 2nd, 1984. Obviously, its DLC takes place in 1984, but it is releasing in August 2nd of this year. It is kind of interesting though. We can see a new boat
or a new ship. This might be the Natix's way to persuade us from the getting to the warehouse, which is interesting, and a bright house or box or something. I don't know. Kind of interesting. There's also another image, which is a leaked Piggy skin. It looks like a very glitchy sort of thing. I mean, it could be that this is the mouse from the Pig 64. Maybe we managed to get him out and he's manifested into the reality, and maybe he betrayed us or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, that's all. Thanks for watching this. I mean, it's taken a little too long because I don't really have any time right now. I don't have much time despite being a holiday. So thank you for everyone who's watching, and have a great day, fellas.